можно на машине.
Ну, потом, если мы не будем на машине. Мама, ты будешь открывать ее?
Нет. Спектакль будет называться «Новое платье короля».
Какое платье, мам?
А что?
Сют. Это не платье.
Костюм, хорошо.
Стань меня снимать.
Не могу. Кончик с мороженым. Дети играют. Наша принцесса.
Просто мне кажется, что хитро.
Абсолютно разные костюмы. Вот такая обстановочка. Ну что, сейчас будет заходить детки. Всех будут запускать. Дети начали запускать. Готовятся к представлению. Пошла я тоже заходить. Что это очередь родителей. Все ждут, чтобы зайти. Она далеко-далеко тянется. Очень-очень много родителей. Это все четвероклассники, напоминаю. Только 4 класс. Украшено. Вот. Потерянные вещи. Нам нужна программка. Моя принцесса. Для вас фильм. Это все ученики 4 классов, все фамилии. Ну и, конечно, вот она, Вероника Кремнева. Можете посчитать, сколько тут учеников 4 классов.
The Emperor's new clothes. Before we begin, I have just a few short announcements. On your way out, if your child is missing any water bottles or clothing, please check out our Lost and Found on your way out. We would appreciate it to reunite your child with their jackets. Also, somebody dropped a very pretty earring, a gold hoop. So ladies, if you're missing an earring, it's a pretty nice little earring that I found on the ground. Please keep the aisle clear during the production, and also there are some iPads stationed around the cafeteria, and if you could not stand in front of those, that would be wonderful. Parents, grandparents, family, and friends, thank you so much for being here to support your 4th grader. I have had the privilege to catch little bits of their practice over the last few weeks, and I got to see a sneak peek of the production this morning, and I hope you will agree with me after you see the show that it definitely rivals a Broadway production. We have some talented children here. I would like to thank a very special family here at Darrington who did our amazing set, and it's the Corbacova family. Where are they sitting so we can, there they are right there. The back for being here. And of course, I would like to thank our marvelous music department here at Darrington. I would like to recognize our newest member to the team, Mr. Braun. Mrs. Gassler. Miss Chambers. who have some reminders to share with you.
We are delighted that thou hast joined us to celebrate the towns of an average fairy tale kingdom. Kindly silence the magical devices. You are welcome to gather torches and images. However, keep all devices forward and remain seated so all guests may enjoy our play. Should your youngest guest be overly excited, we kindly ask you to escort them to the hallway for a royal break. We also ask that you refrain from singing, stepping into the aisles, or raising your phone in a way that blocks our cameras. We have prepared very hard for our presenting the Emperor's New Boat. We hope you enjoy the show.
Once upon a time, and many years ago, as all good stories begin, there was an emperor who ruled a small but pleasant kingdom. Very much like your average fairy tale kingdom, where the people were modeled to be happy and moderately carefree, and everybody went about their business in a reasonable manner. Modeled to be, it was simply your average, one-off-the-men fairy tale kingdom.
Okay, but now about the Emperor.
Like his kingdom, he was quite average. And he was married to a nice, respectable fairy tale queen. Nice outfit. Thanks.
And they had a nice, respectable teenage daughter.
Hello, father and mother. And not always, but on the whole, quite a younger son. Ouch! Stop it! You hit me. Mom, he hit me. I did not. Yes, you did, right here. Mom, see where he hit me? I did not. Did. We're just
He liked the ties.
And you should have seen his shoes. He had slippers and sandals, loafers and heels, clogs and galoshes, high tops and oxfords, moccasins and hiking boots, although he never went hiking, ballet slippers and sneakers.
Sneakers back then.
He was very progressive.
I gotta say, he was quite average.
Presenting the Minister of the Army. Your Majesty, the troops are assembled for you to review.
What are they wearing?
Why, their uniform, of course.
The green ones?
Yes.
I've seen this before. Besides, the capitals have been radically Another new outfit.
But, Your Majesty,
Opera playing tonight. Would you like to attend? I'd love to go. Sorry, no. I'm having to do portrait program tonight. I simply must try. I can call.
But, Your Majesty, it would be really good if...
Not tonight. Be off now. Ta-ta-ta.
Presenting the Minister of Recreation. Your Majesty, the royal tennis match is today and...
Don't have time. Busy day.
The Minister of Commerce. But sire, the meeting.
Lots to do.
The Minister of Pets. The pet show is...
Jimmy Palmer. I'll have time. I'll change.
Presenting the Minister of Education. The test scores are in.
Yes. Go away. He's busy. Is the emperor now? Is he in another meeting? Where is his majesty? We would like to hear his views. And now he's disappeared. Is he at another fitting? He must come back. He must preside and hear the latest news.
Where is the Emperor? I've important business. Please go get His Majesty. I've been waiting here since dawn. I'm sorry His Majesty's unavailable this time. Come back later if that's what we in.
We're not impatient people, but we have lives to live. We need to see His Majesty, so tell us now what gives. He used to be available to help us with advice. An hour or two is all we ask. That would be nice. Where is the emperor now? Is he in another meeting? Where is His Majesty? We would like to hear his views. And now he's disappeared. Is he at another fitting? He must come back. He must preside and hear the latest news. He must come back.
He's busy.
He must preside
Can't be bothered.
and hear the latest news.
Go away!
Suddenly became distracted with new clothes. It looked harmless at first, but it was soon to become a bit of a problem. For there were two swindlers who heard of the king's interest in apparel and high fashion, and were laying out plans to cash in on the situation.
We are cunning and clever. We've given this idea lots of thought. Our plan is really quite simple, and I hope we don't get caught. For we are the Vanderbuta brothers.
like to have a word with you. They go by the names of Guido and Luigi Ferrabuto. Your Majesty, we are professional tailors. We weave our own cloth and make clothing to fit your every need. I'm Guido, and this is my brother, Luigi. We specialize in making the finest clothing in the world. We begin to weave cloth so fine, so delicate, so exquisite, so perfect. Not only the colors and patterns, but the clothes are made so that they appear invisible to anyone without the wisdom to see. What Luigi is trying to say is that only the wisest in the kingdom can see this special material. That will leave you out. Children, please! And when we have finished weaving the material, we will stitch and sew together the most elegant suit of clothing that the world has ever seen. What do you think? It does sound great. Consider this, Your Majesty. Not only will you get the finest suit of clothes imaginable, but you also find out who are the wisest in your kingdom.
I'm very interested. Could you review that for me?
Now pay attention and listen to me. Only those wise enough will see the king's new clothes that they were meant to be. And this is how it's gonna be. The threads are only for the wise to see. So let's get started with our spinning bee. Gonna stitch, stitch, stitch and sew. We're gonna weave up high and weave down low. We're gonna make the coolest scratch you've ever seen. We're gonna cut, cut, cut and hem. We're gonna gather in and tuck into. We're gonna make the slickest thread for our king. Gonna know it takes a lot of skill to stitch and sew just right. But when we're done with the magic suit, it's gonna be outside. We're gonna cut, cut, cut and hem. We're gonna gather in and tuck into. We're gonna make the slickest thread for our king. Now raise your right arm above your head. Lean to the left till you're turning red. Straighten up, look around and take a walk. Now tap your fingers, bend down low. Take 4 steps from heel to toe. Hop on back, you're doing the emperor rock. Everybody! Now raise your right arm above your head. Lean to the left till you're turning red. Straighten up, look around and take a walk. Now tap your fingers, bend down low. Take 4 steps from heel to toe. Hop on back, you're doing the emperor rock. Hop on back, you're doing the emperor rock. Hop on back, you're doing the emperor rock. Rock, 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 doing the emperor rock. That's a jolly idea. Why didn't I think of that? Good show. Let's get on with it.
Guards! Help the weavers get set up. Give them anything they want.
Give them silk and gold thread. Anything they'll live for.
Let the weaving begin.
And so the scoundrels made a show of working at their looms, though in reality there was nothing on them at all.
And the emperor gave them large sums of money to help them complete their job.
They were given the finest silk and purest gold, which they put into their knapsacks, and continued their work at the empty looms until late at night.
I wonder how the weavers are doing.
Just fine, I should think.
Wouldn't you like to see?
Father told us
those silks and gold?
Don't even think about it. The colors must be fabulous. Let's go.
Okay, don't push.
You have to look very carefully at the looms. The material is very light and delicate and difficult to see, but it's beautiful and shimmers in the light.
I still don't see anything.
Well, you have to picture in your mind golds and pastels that are so beautiful that they can only live in your imagination. Then, look again, closely. Squint your eyes until they're almost shut and think noble thoughts. Then, if you try hard enough and are sincere enough, you'll see the magical material begin to shimmer and shine with the most radiant of colors. If you use your imagination and you look inside your mind, you can see a world more perfect. You can find a world more kind, and the colors that are brighter, and the music much more bright. In your imagination, waiting there at your command. And when things seem impossible and completely out of line, when birds have stopped their singing and the words have lost their rhyme, if you close your eyes and look inside, then maybe you'll find a world of wonder right inside your mind. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, now just close your eyes. If you use your imagination and you look inside your mind,
I can find a world more perfect. I can find a world more kind.
and the colors that are brighter, and the music much more grand. In my imagination, waiting there at my command. And when things seem impossible and completely out of line,
When birds have stopped their singing and the words have lost their rhyme,
if you close your eyes and look inside, then maybe you will find a world of wonder right inside your eyes.
a world of wonder right inside my mind.
A world of wonder right inside my mind.
Meanwhile, the emperor was also becoming curious about the weaver's progress, so he summoned the minister of fashion.
Thank you, Your Highness. Yes, Your Majesty, I'll go at once.
And so the Minister of Fashion, a person of impeccable taste and common sense, went to see the weavers.
Do you think we can pull it off? Of course. It's a piece of cake. Piece of cake? If we get caught, we won't be able to eat cake. Quiet. They won't suspect. But if they catch us, they won't. Trust me. I think I hear someone coming. Look busy. What is this? I cannot see the least bit of thread on the looms, nor the least bit of woven cloth. If you come If it pleases your Imperial Majesty, the cloth which the weavers are making is extraordinarily magnificent.
Indeed, tall.
The cloth is light and delicate, the patterns are most elegant, the colors are exciting in the best sense you can find. The weave is extraordinary, strong and pregnant, light and air. All you can imagine through the pictures in your mind. The pictures in your mind.
Everyone, come along.
Your Majesty, we are almost finished. Sorry we took so long, but we want it to be perfect.
If your Majesty will come closer, you will be able to see the material better.
This is the most fabulous material I've ever seen. An appreciation for and recognition of excellent work on an amazing suit of clothes, I hereby present to the brothers of Firabuto the official medal of good taste, and bestow upon them the title of Gentlemen Weavers.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Cool.
The Maracuja stayed up all night before the day which the procession was going to take place.
They had 16 lights burning so everyone might see how easy it was to finish the emperor's new clothes.
They began to roll the cloth of looms, they cut the air with their scissors, and they sew with their needles without any thread in them.
As morning dawned, the king and his court assembled in the throne room to wait for the arrival of the new clothes.
Finished at last, Your Majesty. What do you think?
What? I can't. What do you think, my dear? Breathtaking. Yes, yes. And you, Lady Minister of Fashion?
Well, goodness me. It is, how should I describe it? What would you say, Lady Minister of Style? Well, it is very elegant. Yes, elegant.
Elegant.
And stylish. Very stylish.
Stylish.
And fashionable. Definitely fashionable.
Fashionable.
And stupendous. Fantabulous.
Groovy.
Here's the scarf. Here's the coat.
The whole suit is as light as a cobweb.
When dressed in it, one might fancy that one is nothing on at all.
Nothing at all. How utterly humorous.
If your Imperial Majesty would so graciously step behind the dressing screen, we will fit you with your elegant suit of clothes.
Fitting the king, which is fitting indeed, for a king should be fit as a fiddle. The sleeves must be long enough, trousers without a cuff, and make some room for his middle.
Are you pleased, Your Majesty?
Yes, my subjects will be very proud.
Yes, Your Majesty, they will.
But I must start the parade now. Minister of Fashion, Minister of the Army.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I want to show off my new suit. Start the parade. I love parades.
Quiet! Can't you behave in public? But there is nothing there except his underwear. Imagination. Remember, your imagination. Well, just look at it. Quiet! He has nothing on at all. Tell the truth.
Y'all were amazing. I want to, first of all, thank a few people. Fourth grade teachers, I know that we've put a lot on you throughout this. Thank you so much for the extra time that you've given us. Appreciate it so much. And I want to apologize to you because I left 2 names off. We have 8 amazing fourth grade teachers, and I think I only put 6 on there. If you will please notice that Ms. Jorg and Ms. Velasco. Along with Ms. Winters, Ms. Biggers, Ms. Finner, Ms. Cook, and Ms. Bailey. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to our wonderful admin. Thank you so much for all that you provide for us so that we can Miss Mattingly, I'm so sorry. And she taught 2 of my children, and Ms. Winters, I leave you both out. I'm so sorry. You were all amazing. All amazing. Thank you so much to our wonderful admin and to the rest of my music team. I love coming to work every day with you. And thank you, parents, for letting us spend this time with your wonderful, wonderful children. We want to dismiss them to you so that they can all find their families. So if you will raise your hand, if your child is in the class that I call, I'm going to let that class go, and I ask that everyone remain seated until children have found their families so that we don't get lost. And if you do not mind, after you do leave with your children, if you would stack chairs, that really helps out our custodian crew, and it's in stacks of 10. Thank you so much. Please raise your hand if you are the proud parent of a student in Miss Mattingly's class or in Miss Whaley's class. Be very careful getting off the risers. You may go find your families. Everybody else stays. Everybody else stays. Miss Winters' class, if you will, raise your hand so your child can see where you are. Miss Cook's class, if you will raise your hand.
Мама, пошли давай быстрее, я хочу воды.
Вот и все. Все закончилось. Мы сфоткаемся, Ника. Потерянными. Не нужна тебе кофточка? И они потом просто в конце года отдаются на благотворительность. Их не забирают почему-то родители. Ну что, пошли мы в парк, побегает Ника. И пойдем домой. Ну и, конечно, ларек, фургончик с мороженым. И много-много сейчас будет очередь большая еще. Вот такая атмосферка. Из принцессы превращается в застревашку привидения.